So I didn't make a video yesterday because some strange woman with a bunch of kids picked up on me, and I thought, well, why not have them over for dinner? So we all got in the truck here and we all had dinner together. It was a nice time. Are you eating dinner? Is that good? Good dinner tonight. I got company. Good thing it was my wife and my kids. Otherwise, I'd have been in a hell of a lot of trouble, I'll tell you. But kids got to see the new truck, and my little one was just thrilled over the whole thing. Just thought this was the neatest thing. So, yeah. My other two daughters, they've seen the truck. The oldest one trucks, not this truck. The oldest one actually has been on the road with me a couple times when she was young. So somehow or another, I got to get these other two in here and let them see what it's like to be out on the road. So I may not have mentioned that before. Actually, Walmart has a rider policy, I guess you'd call it. You can only have one person in the truck, and it needs to be like your immediate family. Your kids, your wife or husband, whatever the deal is. And like mother and father. So it's not, can't just bring everybody or whoever you want. But it's pretty cool. I think you just sign a paper, and then I think they have to have ID. And I think the thing is that during school time, they can't go during school time because it's school. And which for me it doesn't matter because all my kids are homeschooled. So we do have a riding policy, and yeah, it's a pretty cool experience for your kids or your wife or whoever, that's never been in a truck before. So yesterday, I ended up shutting it down about an hour and 20 minutes early. Pretty uncommon for me. I don't normally do that, but because I was meeting the wife and the kids, I wanted to meet up with them there at the Walmart in Wairika. And so I ended up only making $371, which my ADP is $432, so quite a bit short of what I normally would make. But no big deal. I really didn't have a problem with that. I was pretty good with it. And then today, doing the run to over to the coast and back there to Eureka, it's hard to make money when you got 6 different construction zones, very windy road, steep grades, cliffs. It's runs along the river. If any of you work here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, pretty tough to get a good run going over there and back, but somebody's got to do it. So I make $396 for the day. So I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I didn't make my ADP either. So that's that. But usually I'll finish these things out with my PTO, and I'll just up it to the 432, and then it just takes a little portion of what a day off would be, and or I'll just leave them sometimes, but just depends. So that's the recap on yesterday and then today, as far as activity and the miles go. I think when I came down from Washington all the way down to California, man, I'm trying to remember the miles. Yeah, I just can't remember them, but basically it was, it ran all the way through there, so not a lot of hard work really. Well, let's see, let me back up here for a minute. I landed up, what did I do? I came in from that's right, went south all the way through Oregon, all the way down to California. It was pretty uneventful, so there really wasn't much to say. Just a nice ride, and it was good. Actually, to Washington, Oregon, and California, so not a bad deal at all. And so I got in this morning, and they gave me a Eureka, but it wasn't a Eureka like GM load or something. What it was is that it was a double grocery load. What was the other store? I can't think of the other one. Anyway, another store, and then Eureka. Well, they delivered the first store, and for whatever reason, they couldn't make the rest, so they ended up dropping it off in Red Bluff. And I never liked those because you always wonder, did they tie down the load or put a strap on it or anything? Well, they didn't, because when I got to the store over in Eureka, there was dry groceries everywhere, just dumped over. It's a really windy road, but there wasn't any straps, nothing securing it, so it just all dumped over. But what a trip that was. Construction zone after construction zone after construction zone. I think there was 6 of them all together, and I know 3 of them I had to wait probably a good 15 minutes. Yeah, at least 15 minutes. And then, of course, you got that long line of traffic. But, yeah, that road is one windy little road. And what is it? I don't know if it's 100 miles. It might be quite a few miles, and that's where the automatic really did well. Yeah, normally I'm just completely beat after that trip, just constantly shifting, and didn't have to do any of that this time. It was really nice. Got to the store. It's one of those stores where it's a complete blind side. There's no way around it. And if anybody's parked by the dock, that just makes it that much harder. Well, you know what I came across when I got there. No big deal. Actually, when I started backing it in, the guy came out of the back of the store and he looked concerned. And I go, "Oh, you don't trust me?" "Oh, no, I trust you just fine." I'm like, "It's okay, you can move it." Anyway, backed her in and got all that unloaded and almost made it back to Red Bluff. This morning I knew that I knew that I probably couldn't make this trip and make it back to Red Bluff because today I was supposed to go home, but I was okay with that. Otherwise I would have told them, no, this is cutting it too close. If anything happens, I won't make it. Like 6 different construction zones. But I didn't say anything because, well, for one, I don't have a partner right now, so my truck's available tomorrow, so it's no big deal if I just come in the morning. And but the main reason is that I need to go visit a friend that unfortunately has a terminal illness, and maybe the last time I get to see him. So I figured, if I don't make it back in time, that's probably fine, because I'd rather go there during the day instead of the evening. And so I'll get in there in the morning and then clean the truck out and go do that and then head on home. So that's what I got for you. All right. Catch you guys tomorrow.